Out of all the ponies in Friendship is Magic, there is one gray pony that is treated like crap. Her name is Ditsy-Doo.
Listen to that bad audio, lazy editing, and terrible voice reading. It must be from the first Pony Facts I did. Hi, I'm Tootsie2, and this is my 30th Pony Facts video. The first video I did was about Derpy, made in 2013 after Season 3 ended. A lot of things have changed since then, so I decided to do an update on our favorite gray flying klutzy horse. Derpy, or Muffins, or Ditsy-Doo, is a mare Pegasus pony who was given the name Derpy Hooves by the fans of the show due to her cross-eyed derpy expression in the first episode. The character has since then been used by the crew, starting with the episode Feeling Pinky Keen, where the staff began giving the pony cross eyes intentionally and later gave her a Where's Waldo type cameo appearance as a nod to the fans. The pony's name is finally said by Rainbow Dash in the episode The Last Roundup as Derpy, where she speaks for the second time, the first being Applebuck season. The scene was later changed due to some butthurt people being offended by her. She is also called Equestrian's Male Mare or Bubbly Mare, among various others in some merchandise. Viewers of the show noticed a pony in the series' first episode. After the image was captured and posted on 4chan's Comics and Cartoons board, fans began spectating the nature of this odd pony. The name was given Derpy Hooves, is derived from the slang term derp, which is associated with someone who behaves in a silly manner and is often connected with cross eyes. In the episode Feeling Pinky Keen, Derpy was one of several background ponies chosen from a palette and placed in the chicken coop by a layout artist. Jason Thesis, the supervising director of the show, stated that he noticed a gray pony and was amused by her expression. Since Hasbro already gave the episode a green light, he didn't order fixing of Derpy's eyes. Thesis said in a Q&A that he was delighted after discovering the popularity of Derpy that he requested altering Derpy's eyes in all the episodes that have not been sent to the hub yet. The character is called Derpy on screen in the last roundup. The episode's writer noted that the character's name was Ditsy-Doo and was requested to change the name to Derpy as a tip to the fans. Lauren Faust notes in her Brony documentary interview that she imagined Derpy as the kind of character who didn't speak and no one really called out by name, leaving her mysterious in a blank state for the fans. Background ponies have no official names, but when Derpy was still a background pony, an animator working on the show said that Derpy's other nicknames were Stoneface, Bubbles, Bubblehead, and Ditsy by the crew. Derpy is in the background and is mentioned by Rainbow Shine and Rainbow Dash during Winter Wrap-Up, calling her Ditsy-Doo for flying in the wrong direction to get the southern birds. Derpy can be seen throughout the season trotting through a park, helping with running of the leaves, visiting Ponyville's market, and more. Derpy appears with the derp eyes in Feeling Pinky Keen when Twilight spies on Pinkie Pie. In the remastered version of the opening intro that is first used in Lesson 0, she appears in the top window of the first train car. She is one of the ponies under Twilight's spell in the episode Lesson 0. Derpy is dressed in brown bags in Luna Eclipse. She makes a brief cameo in Sisterhood Social among the crowd. In the Cutie Pox, a cross-eyed filly with the same color scheme as Derpy appears briefly for one shot in the schoolyard. Derpy makes a brief appearance in the doorway of Fluttershy's chicken coop in May the Best Pet Win, an episode that doesn't have any background ponies. In Season 3, she was rarely ever seen in the background after a lengthy absence throughout Season 4. Derpy appears again in Rainbow Falls when Rainbow Dash fakes getting injured. Fluttershy and Bulk Biceps fill her spot on the Ponyville team with Derpy. She remains silent throughout the episode and is never referred to by name. Her appearance after such a long absence was intentional on the show's writer's part to keep her return a surprise. She can be found a few times in Pinkie Pride, first following Cheese Sandwich helping with the decorations, sticking her face into a chocolate fountain, and engaging in a staring contest with Cheese Sandwich's rubber chicken, Boneless. She is also seen as a filly in Cheese's flashback song. In Equestria Games, Derpy is an air sprinter for Ponyville. In Thanks for the Memories, she moves clouds with other Pegasi in preparations for winter. In Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep, Derpy is a giant pony in Ponyville's shared dream. In Scared Master, Derpy dresses as Princess Twilight Sparkle for Nightmare Nights. Derpy is voiced by Rarity, Tabitha St. Germain, in both cuts of the episode The Last Roundup. Tabitha was not aware that Derpy was a female and voiced her as a stallion. The episode was storyboarded by Sabrina and Nicole. Albert Getty was told by Lauren Faust to portray Derpy as an accidental klutz. Derpy was named Ditzy in the episode's production and was portrayed as Ditzy by the writer Amy Keating Rogers. According to Faust, it seemed unnatural to give her another name besides Derpy. After the episode aired, the decision to alternate the character was made by Hasbro or The Hub, in response to emails complaining about the character's portrayal of the word Derpy, both taken offensive by people with disabilities. In the Arabic, French, Italian, Russian, Ukraine, and Japanese broadcast of The Last Roundup, she is still called Derpy by Rainbow Dash. Additionally, the Japanese dub credits her as Derpy in the closing credits. These countries didn't get offended by a derpy gray horse messing things up, so why did America get offended? In the script for A Slice of Life, she was referred to as Derpy for the sake of the name. Larson revealed Hasbro called her Muffins in the credits. In the episode, she accidentally messes up Matilda's wedding invitations. She shares majority of her scenes with Dr. Hooves. As for her and Equestria Girls, well, she's there. Derpy appears in the IDW comics as a minor character and is also on multiple covers of the comics. In issue 18, page 12, an alternate version of Derpy wearing sunglasses holding a book with her eyes not derped is shown in a stained glass window labeled Wisdom. In the chapter books, Twilight Sparkle in the Crystal Heart Spell and Rarity in the Curious Case of Charity, Derpy briefly appears but is not addressed by name. Derpy is in the MLP Gameloft game, usually called the Pony in the Box, who hides under a box at random locations and gives the player bits and occasionally gems when she is found. And that was the 30th episode of the Pony Facts series. I still can't believe I've actually done this many. I'd like to thank you all for watching these Pony Facts videos. It fills me with great joy when I get a comment that says, "Oh, I never knew that about this pony." So I'm glad I could be teaching you guys some stuff about ponies. But now, who is the next pony? Derpy's not offensive, you little butt munchers!